Hi folks, happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. I am so glad the week is over. I feel like I say that every Saturday. I normally stream on Saturdays. I'm streaming Friday and Sunday this week because of schedule difficulties, but it is Friday, so the alternate end of the week from when I normally stream, and I'm so happy it's the weekend. It was a long week, and I'm excited to get into this because I didn't get a chance to stream yesterday due to having conflicts I will talk about. Hi, Sungalaxia. Hope you've been doing well. It's good to see you. I've been having time conflicts due to things I will talk about later as we get started with stream. But as a result of that, instead of my usual Thursday, Saturday setup, I had to switch to today and Sunday. Which also gives me not much time to stream. I have to cut stream like right at 7:30 so I can get into other plans I have at 8. So we should just go ahead and get started. I'm going to switch to this screen and hop right in. I'm so excited to play this again. I mean, I know I was playing this on the stream. Actually, that was a while ago. A couple of months to like 1 year I was playing this on Dolphin. It's nice to play it on an actual Nintendo console again. Because I wasn't gonna hook my Wii U up to my computer, certainly. Oh man, I missed this title screen. So I'm starting this fresh. Obviously, I've played this game through all the way, but I am excited to get back into it, even though I'm playing it fresh, having already completed it in the past, so I like know what to expect. Mostly been doing well. Current events have been stressing you out. That's tough to hear, but other than that, it's been good. Okay, that's good. Sucks about the current events. Obviously, that's stressing a lot of us out for understandable reasons, but you just do what you can. But I'm glad you're doing well outside of that. Let me go ahead and hop in a new game. I forget, it's been so long. Oh, right, opening. All right. Watch this. Vibe to the destruction that I know I'm about to see. Oh, nice. XC3 was amazing. I finished that in its entirety a couple months back, including the DLC. And that was absolutely worth it. I loved it so much. I have a number of friends who actually played that before they played any other Xenoblade, interestingly, but pretty much everybody agrees, or everybody I know agrees that 3 is like their favorite in the franchise. They did such a good job with it. Oh, hey. I hadn't seen this in ages. I forgot about this part. Or maybe this is new. I don't know. I don't think it is, but it took me a minute to click and remember what that even was. That's like the Voyager 1 and 2, like the things they included with the very first satellites they ever sent out. I'm sad there wasn't like a thunk from that just like hitting that that ship. Haven't actually played any other yet. Watch your brother play through most of one. Okay. I will say, like I was saying earlier, some of my friends played 3 first, and that's one of the great things about 3 is that it stands alone well enough that you literally don't have to play 1 or 2 to understand anything really, or have a good. You'll get more out of it if you did. But 3 is like good enough and stands on its own enough. You'll be perfectly fine, regardless of how much of the rest of the series you have played.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed. Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye.
This looks very, very good on the Switch.
The coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Good night. Good to see you, even though I know I'm going to see you in about, what, 2 hours, 15 minutes? The DLC, yeah, that is correct, Sungalaxia.
Since then, 2 months have passed.
Oh, man, this looks so good. Yeah, the DLC is directly tied to Xenoblade 1 and 2 in a way that the main game is not. So you could play the DLC without it, but it doesn't hit nearly as hard. I would not recommend that. But the entirety of the main game you can totally just play without having ever played 1 or 2. Doesn't matter. I had decided before I started stream that we are just going to straight up make Samus. So let me see what items here look the best for that. What's the closest I can get? I feel like all of them are actually pretty far, honestly. Maybe that one, actually? Or one of these two? This one's not too far off. That might work. Oh, I forgot we could do that. In the forest, they're only letting you see a little bit of the areas in this game to whet your appetite. Let's try this and see how well it works. Samus is stupid tall. That's skin color. Okay. I guess this one as a base is just a darker skin, period. Oh, no, there's options here. Okay. Something like that, maybe? No freckles. Let's just go with standard, I guess. Let's see. No scars. No moles. That might not be accurate. I can't remember if Samus has a mole. I think she gets the mole on Other M, and nobody cares about Metroid Other M, so we're not going to do that. Let's see. You know what? Let me, like, put a picture of Samus on my phone so I can... No, not Samuel L. Jackson. I feel like this will be easier if I'm looking at her directly. I know it's like a ponytail, so... Any ponytail options in here? There's like nothing. Oh god. Well, there went like all my dreams just instantly shattered. What's the closest I can get? Oh, I guess I could do this if I wanted her other M. Look, that sucks. Oh, that's just okay. I feel like there's more hairstyles that could be unlocked later, maybe, hopefully. And if I find an appropriate one, I can change it then. For now, this look is sort of like, that one might work actually. Thinking of like the ponytail just up in a bun maybe. And then we can potentially take it down later. That might be the closest I can get, unfortunately. Okay. Oof. Let's see. I'm used to D-pad. That's a little less finicky here, actually. That's probably the closest I'm gonna get. The rest goes way too green, and the rest goes way too dark. Scroll all the way back up just to make sure. There were some more options up here in that vein, but no, that's probably just the starting set, the more common ones, and then you dig in down here for other stuff. So yeah, I think this is probably what's going to work the best. No, we want that all the same. Okay. Ugh. This is obviously irrelevant to Samus because none of this looks anything like actual human pupils. Nope. It's a little confusing how you confirm and then it goes back. Let me just not confirm. Let me just look at it for a little bit. I think we want to stick with a circle and not a cat one like that. Don't. God, that looked horrible. Maybe that one? Probably fine. What color are Samus' eyes, actually? I have no idea. Let's see if I can find a good image that will point that out. Those are actually blue. Okay. Something like that is probably fine. Yeah. Could probably do that as is. No face paint. Think like a naturalish look. From that point of view, I don't really need the eyeshadow either. Okay, that's probably the closest we can get to her now, until I can like find better hairstyles if any exist. So it was an attempt was made. I have decided that I'm gonna do Keanu Reeves. When I played this game originally, I didn't play through with Shulk's voice, and I kind of want to feel the classic Xenoblade mentality there. So let's do that, and I think we're good in that case. Sweet. Yeah, hopefully I can change it later. Hopefully there are some hairstyles, but this might just be what we have to go with, perhaps. There's just so much about that scene that I just understand because I already played this game.
External access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There was not 3 seconds in between when that voice said 10 and when it said 7. Just
Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece.
I'm so happy to just be watching the scene again.
Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate.
Can definitely see the improved texture work. And the not so improved texture work. There's some pretty... there's some detail here
Your
in the
pod
rocks.
is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
All right. Let's see. Samuel, no. Let me make sure I hit the right button. Not the go back to the home screen button, like I always do.
There we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move? We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going.
All right, let's see if I remember how to play this game at all. There'll be plenty of tutorials, it's fine. If you're ever stumped about where to go next, be sure to check any nearby places marked with an exclamation mark. Doing so should reveal the way forward, though an occasional excursion off the beaten path never hurts. You know what they say about all work and no play after all. Okay. Let's see. Right, D-pad is for the menu. Ooh, settings. Let's see. Is that game? Probably not. The very first thing I have to do is invert my y-axis. There we go. Is there anything else in here? I can fix most of it later. But that was like immediate. I can't deal with that otherwise. Oh, okay, that's so much better. It's still very quick. I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to get used to it again. You know, if I'm just careful about it. After spending every Thursday night for the last who knows how long playing Tears of the Kingdom, it feels a little bit different getting used to the speed of moving things. So yeah, I just have to like play for a big get used to that. Get used to the differences there. Shouldn't take too long though.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you? You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed.
We just saw this cutscene like a couple seconds ago. It's a great cutscene, but I don't know, do we really need to see it again that quick?
Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
Alright. Target. Okay. Auto attacking. Alright. That's right, I remember that much. Oh, no worries. Take care. Thanks for popping in. It was good to see you again. I'm glad you showed up. Especially for a Xenoblade game. Great game to choose from. But yeah, thanks again for popping in. I hope things go well with your internet. That doesn't sound good. D-pad left in my own arts. Got it. Okay. No, that's not R, that's CR.
Let's get on with it.
Let's see what you've got. Shadow Strike!
Flame grenades!
Lightning!
Assault hammer!
Oh, I had to hit that really quickly. I wasn't prepared for that. X to switch between weapon types. Okay. Just your phone that doesn't want to connect with you. Oh, I see. All right. Well, in that case, probably we'll see you soon. But fingers crossed the restart goes well.
Bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
Sure, but also that wasn't a difficult fight.
Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
Okay. Right, I saw the soul voice pop up and I forgot that was the thing in Xenoblade games, which I've played literally the entire franchise. You think I wouldn't forget that, but when an ally follows one, okay. So I gotta be ready to, I gotta basically be paying attention to my arts at like almost all times. Okay, straightforward enough. Got it. Are you telling me about that because this one? No, that doesn't look like a treasure. Oh well. I should just look at all these because it's gonna keep yelling at me until I do. I know about collectibles. There's a lot of this I can sort of like mentally skip because you played one Xenoblade game, you sort of get the idea. This is interesting. I gotta remember this because that can what weapons and arts you go into battle with can change, and what class you go into battle with can change your ease of being able to take some of these out versus others. So that's a thing to remember. Blue, white, yellow, red, purple. Got it. God, there's so much stuff here. Let me... Wow, it's going to keep doing this. That's a lot. I want to skip all of these, but like I know from experience that if you don't read all the tutorials in this game, particularly over other Xenoblade games, you're going to be screwed up. So let me sort of just go through these to a small extent. That I vaguely remember. Debuff and aura, I want to keep an eye on those. Levels, fine. Critical hits, that's pretty straightforward. Potential. The more H, okay. Interesting. Also increases the damage effect when activating overdrive on foot. Okay, that's kind of important actually. You know about that. You know about that. Spoils is straightforward. That's the way it works in every RPG. I know about that. Let's see. This is riveting content. I apologize, but this is very important to go through all this. Actually, this is not as important to go through. That's something to know. Good to know that that's there, so I can reference it later. Let's see. Got that. Got that. Got it. Oh, weather effects. I forgot you can get debuffed by weather. All right. Also something to go through later. Just good to know that it's there. Debuff resistance. Okay, cool. We are good on field. That's straightforward. Soul challenges. That's what I missed before. Want to try and make sure to actually hit those correctly. Let's see. What are all these stats? Yeesh. Most of that is straightforward. We don't have access to those yet. I do need to change my gear in just a second because I picked up some things from that battle that might be better than what I'm wearing. ZL to jump to the additional effects section. Okay. We're not going to be using augments for quite some time, but good to know. Okay. Manufacture. That sure is a thing in this game. There are a lot of weapon types that are mostly relevant to what classes you choose, and I don't have access to change my class yet, so armor. Yep. Hide your headgear. I forgot about that. Oh, okay. This was not in the original version. This is nice, actually. Favorite stuff for junket. Oh, the reverse. Why would you junk it and not just get rid of it? Well, I guess good to know it exists. Okay. Hold on, how do you favorite? Y on an item to favorite. And hit the R stick to junk it. I'm gonna get those confused. I'll try and remember them. Okay. Okay. That's all basic. There was a couple things out of there I got that was useful, but a lot of the really tricky things that you need to know about this game are not in this opening set of gameplay tips it gives you. So we'll be definitely coming back in there later. But that is out the way for now, at least. The other thing I wanted to do, let's see. Active members. I believe that's where I go for this. Nope. That's actually where you go to switch the party. Party. Ground gear. And this is where I want to change this. Kind of already got the gist of that. I don't know why it needed to give me a separate pop-up for it, but is it possible that I cannot equip this? Oh, that's not for this class. Oh, dual swords. Okay, all right. Right. Okay. In that case, well, might as well give it to it's the same rating though. Offers a little bit more in some options though, so I guess it's worth tossing on. Storm assault rifle. That is my class though, so I can put that on. Except I gotta be level 3 first. Okay. All right. Some grinding to be done. And by some, I mean a whole lot. There's gonna be a lot of grinding in this game. Oh, you hold it. You used to tap it in the Wii U version, which was annoying. I'm glad they got rid of that. Are these enemies? No. We got collectibles. Let's grab those on the way. Some.
I'm gonna go all out.
Engaging. Lay down some fire.
Look at this sitting
All right.
duck.
Shadow strike.
These guys are like nothing, but that's easy XP. So I kind of don't want to use that. I'm trying to.
Are you kidding? Who built this Kalunka? Just shoot it! Our top guy's the limit with me.
All right. Oh, I got an art. Okay. We'll take all.
Let's get on with it.
Let's see what
They're
we got.
wide open up here.
Shadow strike.
Shoot 'em!
Target in sight.
Assault hammer! Oopsie daisy! Fire away.
Scream edge.
Hang in there. We've got a way to go.
We got him. Let's
She took that
move.
thing out quick. I was trying to get to an art and use it, and then the enemy was just dead. Okay.
I'm
do
gonna
this
go
one too.
all out.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
I can stabilize.
Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade!
I was told to move it and do some damage, but all I can do is just flashes that keep missing.
We've got a way to go.
Nice work.
Class rank up, okay.
The early bird smashes the worm. Assault hammer!
Right. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Flame grenade! Yay! We win!
Nice work.
I mean, this is such easy stuff.
I'm gonna
Fight some
go all
bugs.
out.
Let's see what you've got.
I'm trying to get a level 3. I would like to
Shadow
equip the,
strike.
Oh, I can target appendages?
Slide nice.
That's new.
Move in and do some
When
damage.
I hit hard. Oopsie daisy! Fire away.
Scream edge.
Yeah, physical resistance up? Okay. Ow. Is that...
It can't move.
Yay!
We'll just kill it.
We got it. Let's move.
Got another art, nice. I was trying to see what that targeting appendages was, because that seems new.
Let's get on with it.
Let's see what you've got. Shadow
Oh,
strike.
body mount tail. Wow, okay.
Lightning.
Assault hammer! Flame grenade! Now we're in business. Take the attack to them!
Oh, I got frozen.
Slip the edge.
Okay, I couldn't hit him from the side. That was the goal, but unfortunate.
I should
You
heal up
can't afford
first.
to be sloppy!
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Yay! We win!
Alright,
I'm gonna
Let's do
go
this one.
all out.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Yes! I can stagger them!
Slide
Hammer!
nice. Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade!
let's go ahead and do that.
Chrome armor!
I'm not sure why I had to hit it twice, but
Slip the edge!
It can't move.
oh, it tells me where I'm at. That's cool.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
When I hit hard. Are you kidding?
Shadow strike.
Fill this colunga! Just shoot it! Yay! We win!
We got him. Let's move.
Alright, what level am I at? Still 3. I'm very close to, or still 2. I'm very close to 3, though. Did that collectible come back? Oh, it did. Oh, also, there's a thing over there. More collectibles. Let's pop over here and grab this. I really gotta get used to holding it. I wish it was just to hit the button once. It doesn't really need to be all that. Is that another collectible up there? I think it must have been, because it would have been yellow if it was like an actual treasure chest or something. Yep. Okay. Isn't there a... Oh, it's ZR's jump. Okay. I knew there was a jump button. I couldn't remember what it was. Let's head up here. Fight one of these guys.
Slip the edge! We've got the first strike! Take it
Now
in
it's
close!
my turn.
Assault hammer!
Slide.
I think if I kill this, it should push me over
Scream
the edge.
edge. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
When I hit hard.
Oh, really? Dang. That was just all bad all the way around. Let's do that.
Chrome armor. Flame grenade!
Upper hand. Slide. Flicker.
Almost missed that.
I should heal up first.
Kill me!
Shadow strike.
Oh, I don't...
Move in! Attack is the best defense.
Now it's my turn.
Sky's the limit with you.
I almost died. I just realized health was really, really low there. Okay, but I got what I wanted. At great risk to myself. So let's go into ground gear. Equip this better assault rifle. Slightly better. And I only had the one knife. So that will stay as is for now. I don't remember any gear dropping for anybody. No, there's gravity resistance down. Still better. And boots that are slightly better physical resist, which I think would be more important right now. Gravity resist is definitely a thing, but I feel like that's going to be a more relevant thing far later in the game than where I currently am, so. These guys are asleep. I'm not gonna fight them. Oh, still in the menu, that's the problem. I'm wondering why it was, Oh, they're level 2, okay, that's not bad, but I don't need to fight them, so I will sort of scamper around, trying to figure out where I need to go. I forget exactly what direction I want to go in. God, this camera is like... Actually, let me take a second to see if I can figure that out. Settings, I feel like it's too twitchy. Camera. Oh. Yeah, maybe this. I probably want slow for that. Yeah, I think that's better. Right. I'm not sure if that's better, actually. Well, leave it on that mode for now and just see how it feels. I remember the very first time I played this game, I sat here not knowing if I should go in that water, despite the fact that you can swim in the first Xenoblade. I was just very, very worried. Unnecessarily worried. Oh, collectible. But just like in every other Xenoblade game, you can swim forever. She went down the cliff to join me. Kind of don't like this, actually, the way this swings like this. Let's set it back. I'll have to get used to it eventually. Average. I think those were fine, actually. Let's leave those be. Will they attack me? Well, it's XP. I mean, whatever.
Open fire! Move in and do some damage.
When I hit hard.
Shadow strike!
Flame grenade! Chrome armor.
Oh, it's a double hit because I have to choose who to use that on.
Range combat.
I won't leave him a second to breathe.
Okay, understanding a little bit more. More of it is coming back to me. I just ran off. Didn't even care. Just ran right through the middle of the battle. Oh, I didn't even see that.
Shadow strike!
Hit the button so late that it took me out of battle. Whoops.
To them! Yay! We win!
We got him. Let's move.
All right. The other reason I put Karina Reeves as my voice for my characters because I'm literally listening to not just Fiora from Xenoblade 1, but also Tataru from Final Fantasy 14.
The rain's starting to let up. Just in time for sunrise.
Just in time for very dramatic camera
Follow me.
angles.
I promise you're gonna love this.
Oh, I forgot it played some of Noctilum's theme here. That's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. Guess they felt that was a more hype song than the theme for this actual region. Some frame rate drops. I kind of expected that in this scene of all places.
Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together. We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home.
I'm trying to remember why you won't find it on any star chart. I don't know that that part was ever made clear in the story.
Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking.
It's a bit of a hike.
That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
Since I'm relearning this game from scratch, we'll take the safe route. I'm not about to try and go up against massive enemies that will brutally murder me in one hit. No icon. Visual. Sound. I don't remember if there's a way to sneak by the auditory ones in this game. Sprinting. Oh, L. Auto run? Auto run should just be on all the time, honestly. Oh, auto run is already on. Why didn't it, interesting. Yeah. Anyway. A lot of tips. I'm trying to talk to this group. Can I climb? Can I? Oh, you just jump. Okay. Can you just not talk to people until you get far enough in the story? That's kind of bug. All right, fine. They're really trying to force you not to do any running around. If you if you fall off the cliff, don't panic. Just head east until you reach the habitat. Try not to engage any powerful enemies along the way. Well, I wasn't gonna fall off the cliff anyway, so we're fine. I guess they're the type where they only have one thing to say and it pops up automatically when you get close, and I unfortunately didn't see what the first guy said, so I'm gonna pop over here though. Let's see what's in here. Jeez. Lots of stuff. This is one of those types of games where everywhere you see you can go. So we're gonna be going all over the place? No. Don't need that, thank you. Alright. this camera is, it's a bit much. It's very trigger happy. Like I push it and it just immediately swings. No, I can't. Maybe I could. I don't know that I want to risk it. You actually can if you know what you're doing, but it's been so long since I played this game, I wouldn't. Things would go very badly, so. Gotta be close enough to actually trigger.
We've got the first strike!
Now
Take it in
it's my
close!
turn.
You can break the thing on the front if I remember correctly. Let's give myself some armor. Well, you get more damage from the side, so I guess I should just do that.
Flame grenade!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
I can't do damage, my arts are down. Alright, there we go.
Shadow strike. Now, melee attacks.
I was already doing melee attacks. What are you talking about?
Throw down! We win!
Nice work.
Alright. Appetizing squid tail. I wonder how appetizing that actually is. I saw shoes in there. I always forget the menu is the D-pad. Are those better than what I have? By a lot in terms of resistance, but is it actually worth putting on? Oh, max TP goes up. That's good. Okay, yeah, we'll put those on. And we'll fight you too.
Go all out.
Let's
While
see
we're
what
here.
we've got.
Edge. Are you kidding? Who's got this clunker?
Scream it!
Fine, I'll shoot it, I guess.
Shadow strike.
Flame grenade! Slick edge.
Infuriate. I don't want to tank. That's what other party members are for. Other party members who are admittedly not in the party yet, so I guess that's fair. Okay, not finding the level 5 guy. Level 2 eyesight guys are fine though. Be careful that I don't trigger the or aggro the. Oh, they're asleep. They're still level 2. It's fine.
Slick edge. Now no business. Take the
Now
attack.
it's my turn.
That one
Shadow
was a
strike.
beauty. Don't let up.
Well, I guess I can aggro if I have the. Oh, but then I can't do my side attack, which is.
Hammer!
Maybe I shouldn't do that then.
Yay! We win!
We got it. Let's move.
Advance storm dual guns. Okay. Those are slightly better. Worse range attack, interestingly. Let's go with it anyway. Why is she missing a headpiece? Did I accidentally take that off? Or she might have never had one, actually. Okay. However, I don't like that look on her. Let's see. Yep, I understand how that works. Let's see. Okay. Where was the other guy that was here? This is like standing right behind the other one, so I couldn't figure out which was where. That it was like nowhere nearby. No, no.
Slick edge.
Shadow strike.
No, that was too early. Oh.
Hammer!
Slide. Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade!
I am not going to aggravate. I am going to armor up
Chrome
though.
armor. Slick edge.
Oh, move right when I wanted to side attack. That was rude.
Just shoot it!
Well, maybe I should just aggravate if it's going to attack me anyway. It's rude.
So I'm allowed to go all out?
This will really get better once I have the third member of my party who actually is the tank. We just don't have her right now, so.
I feel myself getting stronger.
All right, guess we want to go up this way. Yeah. What level am I again? 4. I might start finding those level 6 guys if I get level 6 on my way.
Select edge. We've got the first strike. Take
Now
it in
it's
close.
my turn.
Assault hammer. Oopsie daisy.
Target it.
Flame grenade. Chrome armor.
Go for this.
Select edge.
Oh, no wonder I'm not bringing the head, because I don't have the head targeted. I forgot you could do that separately now.
Select edge. Right. Take the attack to them.
Now it's my turn. Now,
I don't know if you can bring the head.
attacks.
Maybe I'm misremembering. But I feel like you can.
Select edge.
Early burn. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Flame grenade.
Slide. Move in and do some damage.
When I hit. Yay! We win.
Nice.
We got it. Let's move.
Got a iron knife. I don't know if that's useful for my party. Roaming you. Let's see. Ground gear. Oh! Hi, Lemon. Thanks for the raid. Let me see. Hey, everybody. I am gonna do a shout out for Lemon, which is unnecessary because literally everybody here knows who Lemon is. It would be very weird if you were following or you were watching Lemon and didn't follow her, but if you were mistakenly doing that, you should fix that right now. How's it going? How did the rest of the setup go? I missed like the last hour of it, so but it was looking good up to that point. You started making the God, I already forgot what you were making, but you brought out a like huge pot, and I was just like, I'm curious, and then I had to bounce out, unfortunately, so I missed that. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, thank you, everybody. You probably see me in Lemon Stream because I'm one of her mods. Been modding there for, God, it's been like 3 years now. But I do stream on my side occasionally. I do a lot of stuff with a couple of big streamer groups like Zeldathon and WGSO. Good, food turned out nice. Curry udon, that was what it was. Slurping right now. Oh man, that especially makes me jealous because I have to stop stream in exactly 1 hour to very quickly eat because I had like an apple for dinner. Before I then have to hop into Final Fantasy 14 raid. So I'm like, I'm very hungry right now, and I did this to myself. I'll deal. But yeah, the food was looking really good as you were starting it. And the real question is who Lemons did. I renamed myself. I used to be Aaroned with a 3, and I was very tired of people going like, "Hi, Arrow Ned," whenever I joined stream. So I decided to change my name. And stupidly, I changed my name to an Arrow Reborn, not realizing that people would immediately get me confused with Lemon, who I mod for. That wasn't the smartest decision, but it's too late. I'm not changing my name again. So we're rolling with it. So yeah, I am playing Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, which just came out like yesterday. This game came out. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate all the follows, everybody. This game came out like 10 years ago now on Wii U. Which nobody played because who had a Wii U? I say when my Wii U is literally plugged up to my TV right now. But I'm happy that it's on a system that people are actually playing, so people can check it out. I work with.
Shadow strike.
That probably. Why did it? Okay, I need to check settings. That's very weird. I'm assuming you're talking about OC Remix, and I'm not sure why it like.
Early burn.
Why it filtered that out.
Move in and strike.
Yeah, I guess you've seen me in chat a while. You've never seen what I look like, so.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Your Bible to video game cover music back in high school. I love that. Yeah, for OCR, I do. I'm part of their merch team. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Let me. I don't have armor. I can't protect myself. Alma, you need to take aggro. I need to not get hit. Let me switch to my gun and not be right next to the enemy first of all. That could probably help a little bit. Alright, there we go. That was dicey. I was getting headbutted a lot when I didn't really need to. Yeah, so for OCR, God, I've been hanging out with the OCR crew for like 15 years now. It's ridiculous. I don't do a lot of music stuff with them directly, although I'm working on fixing that. Most of what I do is like convention appearances and selling their merch. And I'm actually on the hook right now for setting up our new merch store, so hopefully that'll be done soon. But yeah, OCR is like still going. The site is 20 years old. It's absurd. We all feel so old. Gaming's a little loud during battle. Okay, I can turn that down. Oh yeah, you're right. That was like way higher volume than I meant for it to be. I think the issue is that if I switch back to my knife, I think the issue is that Tears of the Kingdom is a lower volume than this game, and I didn't account for that when I started the stream, so it should be a lot better now. I don't have any auras. What are you talking about, Alma? All right. The only other skill I have is aggravate. I don't want to take aggro from any of these guys. I would just rather her do all the fighting. I also need to keep remembering to target the head to like break that, because you can like target appendages in this game now, which you were not able to do on the Wii U version. There's like a lot of this game that I'm getting used to that's fresh, but it's so much fun to be able to play this game again for the first time, and not the first time in years and years, because I replayed it on the Wii U a while back, and I played it on my PC on Dolphin about a year ago. But it's nice to play it on a new system with like new content and better graphics with everything upgraded. It's just it feels so good. I'm glad Xenoblade X is back. It's funny I'm playing this when I'm like targeting enemies, because I'm not playing Monster Hunter Wilds right now, which I want to. It's difficult to have two games of this size with a similar mentality out at the same time, because I'm just like, where's my time? There goes all my time. I'm not gonna have time to play any games that were on my schedule. And it's also not good because the new patch for Final Fantasy XIV comes out next week. So when am I gonna have time to do that too? It's just bad all the way around, but I'll figure something out. I will probably lose some sleep in the process, but oh, am I close enough for yeah, cutscene time. I was spending too much time fighting enemies. I didn't get there by sunset like she was saying. Oh well.
This was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Oh. Definitely visit OCR. Because the thing about OCR is that even though it's been going for 20 years, people actually still submit music to it. Remixes are posted literally every day.
Not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down.
There's something like 4,500 remixes on the site and like 60 albums now. So there's plenty of music on the site. Go for it. What is my cholesterol like? I will be living as long as I possibly can. My cholesterol is a lot. I will have time to play all the games I want to. This I got. I literally was forced to understand this, but I forgot that some arts automatically switch, which is kind of annoying. Let's see. Arts which are associated with a weapon you're currently wielding will continue their cooldown even after they're ready to use. I forgot about that. Okay, good to know.
Didn't have to be like this.
Let's see. I should probably target one of these guys. There we go. Okay. Head target is fine. Oh, one's already down? Okay. Camera's a little finicky in this. Which is annoying, actually. Yeah, I've been I've been really hammering eating healthier and getting some workouts in, and I'm a lot better position-wise than I was half a year ago. It feels pretty good. I fell off a little bit, actually. I got to get back to it, but I'm still in a much better position than I was some time ago. Feels really good. Oh, I got a... That's a good art to have. That was good timing. She's actually fine. I think I will aggravate. I will take some aggro here. Oh, excuse you. That's what I get for taking aggro. Dang it. Alright, we're fine. So for my character, I tried to create Samus, and I couldn't get exact because Samus's ponytail is not in here. But I think there's more hairstyles I get later, possibly. Fingers crossed.
Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either.
That's why I'm going to go to Wendy's after I finish the stream, which is not that much better.
We need to walk that line.
I am in the mood for chicken nuggets, so I figure that'll be a good, very quick dinner to just devour after I finish streaming in about 50 minutes and immediately run and get food and then immediately raid in Final Fantasy 14. I'm definitely not having a Baconator. That sounds good though. Oh, now you got me thinking. Now I'm considering it. That's bad. Okay, let's stop with the worn gear for now. One thing I am gonna do on my way into town, I think there's a location here where I can I forget exactly where it is. Let's grab this collectible on the way. Maybe it's down here. Now the elevator's over there. Am I gonna have to backtrack? Don't work for the week. Nice, nice. No, having a small salad is, well, okay, I see what you're getting at. I was like, if you're telling me to eat a salad before I eat like the biggest, cheesiest, largest burger, that's not gonna but I guess if all I'm eating is like some nuggets, but I'm probably not only gonna eat nuggets. I'm very hungry. Nuggets alone is not gonna do it, so this is probably gonna be a relatively unhealthy night, unfortunately. But I don't have time for anything like better, so fast food it is. I can at least just not do McDonald's for the fast food choice. Oh wait, that's right. They added in this version of the game, I think, system. They added, yes, change time. You don't have to go to a location anymore. You used to have to go to a physical location in the game, in the Wii U version, to change the time of day. They got rid of that in this version, which is great. Well, let me actually... 8 o'clock's fine. I just wanted to be daytime when we go into the city because the daytime theme of this city is ridiculous, and I want you all to hear this. Helps reduce the blood sugar spike because yours might be low. Yeah, that's fair. I did have an apple before I started stream, just very quick to snack on. So I do have the energy to stream and to like drink water without my hand shaking because I haven't eaten anything in like 6 hours. So I definitely didn't want to deal with that. But yeah, I'm doing okay for now. But I'm definitely going to be eating pretty good for what very quickly I can scarf down in 30 minutes. They don't have anything to say. What about you? Nothing. Hi. You have a name. I'm gonna actually talk to you. Oh, hello, you must be the new friend that Colonel Elma's always standing right behind me. Having just woken up after all that time, I'm sure you're dying to get home and take a shower. Unfortunately, the west gate is closed at the moment. If you want to enter the city, you'll need to use the elevator at the top of the stairs. They'll probably open the gate soon, thanks to the great work you guys did killing the monsters that were causing all that trouble. But until then, you'll have to forgive the inconvenience. Please understand. Please understand that was some Yoshi P-ass wording there. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's just go straight up. Let's look at the world as we do it, because this is a very pretty world. I was saying earlier, this is one of those games where everything you see you can explore. It's going to be a long time before I do all that, of course, but great views, lots of nasty enemies ready to murder you in a lot of them, but it's one of the many reasons I love this game. For those of you who played Xenoblade games before, this one is just like This one has way more of an open world focus than any of the rest did. Dangerous enemies down there. You literally can go get stomped by those, whatever they are. They're like level 40. They will kill you in like one hit, but you're willing to risk it. Okay, you're not going to hear the ridiculous music yet. Hi, Jaws. How's it going? You can absolutely tell this is a Hiroyuki Sawano designed soundtrack. If you've ever listened to any anime like Kill la Kill or Attack on Titan, this is that same vibe because it's that same composer, and you can tell as soon as the war drums come in. But it's such a good soundtrack.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth.
This is funny, actually. Well, not really, but
We call it New Los Angeles.
this doesn't look
Welcome
anything like Los
to
Angeles
LA.
at all. Unless this was like a scale Lego model that they went by. It's just...
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira. Come what may. New LA
Aw.
was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown.
No, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
Our native home was gone.
Oh, Peanut Butter Rampage. Hi.
Swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate.
The Arrow, yes. How's it going? It's good to see you.
Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Oh, the frame rate drops though. Internet royalty. Oh my god, what are you even talking about? Oh yeah, no worries. I'm not blaming people for not following, because a whole lot of people probably weren't aware that I even streamed on my own channel because I stopped doing that for like a year straight. I've been involved in streaming regularly for a long time because of stuff like Zeldathon and WGSO. But like I'm behind the scenes for those, and I got so busy with those that I just stopped doing stuff on my own channel for a long time. So I only just like started streaming on my own channel again a month ago, really. So it's totally understandable that people wouldn't even know that I was doing this again. So yeah, don't feel bad. I appreciate you being here though.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
The memory I don't have anymore.
Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Okay, but is the music gonna cut in? Are we gonna get to hear the stupid music? I was just complimenting Hiroyuki Sawano. But then we get hilarity like what we should hopefully be hearing soon. And you're just like, really?
Brave citizens of Los Angeles.
Oh, we have a cutscene first, okay.
This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days
Yeah,
ago.
funny you should say that, Furious.
I stand here truly humbled and
From political technical aide to Director General in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be Emperor by next month.
Irina, Gwen.
Ah, it's so good to see them again.
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwen Evans.
I like how you can choose an option,
Survivors, Colonel?
but it doesn't show your character doing the option.
I only
It's
found a
just
single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Shosan was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans.
the game's first hint about the job divisions you can take.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwen was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right.
It really does look
We should
so
be
much better than the
going
Wii U
to-
version.
The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
Ah, you get to hear the dumb music after all. All right, let's talk to some people.
There you are.
Are you the survivor who was found asleep in that life pod? I heard you faced a lot of indigents out there. It's like you rolled out of bed and onto a battlefield. Look, I'm no specialist, but if I were you, I'd worry that I pushed my body too far. You should head over to the administrative district for a medical checkup, or at the very least some rest. I don't know what you intend to do now that you're here, but it can wait until you've taken care of yourself. But I gotta grind for XP. I can't just... The package is meant to go to Blade Tower. It's only the biggest building in town, so I don't know how you... Oh. Jeez. It's a little weird that the pop-up on the bottom left when it's like not an important conversation. Kind of don't like that. It makes it hard to remember to catch those. Wonder what duty's been assigned to Irina's team this time. They better watch her back or they'll have to answer to me. I forgot there's like fan clubs for the cast of this game. What you got to say? I heard gunshots at some sort of dying whale from the other side of the west gate. I guess one of the teams must have been fighting with an indigen. I really hope they finally took out the aggressive indigents that have been causing problems just outside the city. Because in that case, we should be able to reopen the west gate soon. Yep, took care of it for you. We're good. Did I actually get like any XP from that fight?
Hey.
Please be vigilant about performing your checks. Alright. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just caught that. No worries there. Thank you for popping into stream. I appreciate it. Cutscene again. Oh, the music cut off right at the most stupidest part. Also oh, thank you, I appreciate that. This is also a bit of a tease about content for later. If you've seen the title screen of this game or the cover art, you know that mechs are a thing, and you can assume that you will be eventually in one. But that is quite a ways away from now. There's our future tank. But you may not have been aware when you see the cover art that these mechs can fly, and that you may eventually be flying in them. Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully not crashing into.
Damn it!
Oh man, I forgot about him. Having another bowl of noodles, nice.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit.
I'll check the end of the VOD after my raid tonight to see how good it actually looked.
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Doug.
Hey, Elma. How'd it go out there?
It's been a while since we talked about Doug on Lemon Stream. It's good to have a Doug back.
Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
All right.
She's 13, and I know she looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys
I'm not
heading
skeptical of
back
her
to work?
because I've played this game before and I know how excellent a tank she is, so it's fine.
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
I forget if this kicks us in another cutscene immediately or not. I think it does. All right. Oh, she's in the party immediately. Excellent. Okay. There's... Hold on. There's 4 more slots than there were in the original game. All right. 4 new characters. Amazing. Oh, okay. We're just following her now. Do I want to... This might actually be a good stopping point, because it would be nice to have a full hour before I have to run into raid, so I'm not actually rushing to get food. Yeah, I think I'll do that, actually. Okay, alright. Let me save, actually, so I don't have to do some of that again. Cool, I think that'll work. Actually, hold on, let me go talk to Doug again real quick, since he's right here, and that'll give me enough time to let you hear this theme song, which is ridiculous. Transport pilot, got it. This sure is a city theme song. But in this part, that "can't hear you, can't see you" line is like, that same sample is used in like Jet Set Radio, which is a very interesting collage of references here. Wow, what a song. Most of this game's soundtrack is amazing. And actually, you know what? I've come to like this song over time, partially because of its ridiculousness. But this soundtrack was a little bit more... the soundtrack and the game at large, actually, was not quite as well liked as the rest of the Xenoblade soundtrack. You had to really be in the mood for some of this stuff. And I can understand that. But it feels so good to play this game again for the first time in like properly in years. I'm looking forward to digging into it again. I don't have access to the map yet, so I can't show you like the entirety of the world map, which is huge. We only just started exploring like the very beginning of the first area of 5. There's like the plains fields area. Noctilum is a giant forest. There's Oblivia, which is a massive desert. Silvalum, which is hard to describe, it kind of feels like the snowy mountain area that you would run into in a lot of RPGs, but it is nothing like that in reality, and it's very gorgeous. Can't wait to get there. And then I forget the name of the last area actually, other than it started with a P. No, it didn't. Cauldros. That did not start with a P. Where did I get that from? Cauldros is like the volcano area, and they're all really gorgeous and they're all huge, very massive, and it's a lot of fun to just run around them all and just hunt enemies down and do a lot of side quests and just explore the open world. They did a really good job with this game, and I'm really happy to dig into it again. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing this a lot for quite a while. But that's a good point to stop stream. Excuse me. I'm gonna go to my ending screen. So schedule wise, since a lot of you are new here, just to give you a heads up, normally I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and at the moment that's going to be Genshin Impact on Tuesday evenings. We're going to go back to Xenoblade Chronicles on Thursdays, and Skies of Arcadia Legends on the GameCube on Saturdays. This week I had to change it up a bit because there is a WMGSO concert tomorrow, which I'm going to shout them out real quick. I highly recommend you all follow WMGSO is the Washington Metropolitan Gamer Symphony Orchestra. In the DC area where I live, that is a 140-piece orchestra, a community orchestra that is all about playing video game music. And tomorrow is their choral concert, which is mostly just a choir with a little bit of instrumental accompaniment. They're going to be doing an amazing 2-hour set starting at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, which the second half of which will be the entirety of Christopher Tin's Calling All Dawns, which is his suite based on Baba Yetu. So if you're interested in watching that, I would highly recommend you follow WGSO. I will not be streaming tomorrow on my new usual time because I'm busy with that. And that's also why I didn't stream yesterday on my usual time, because I had dress rehearsal to attend. So I'll be back on my own stream Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern. I'll be playing Skies of Arcadia Legends. So if you want to catch me here, you can come back Sunday. But otherwise, check out WMGSO. You will probably have a pretty fun time. I say you will, probably. But I honestly guarantee you will have a fun time. It's going to be pretty great. So let me go find somebody to take us all over to. I guess while I'm doing that, I will do my Nightbot commands. I have that if you are following me, which I appreciate the follows from everybody. That was really nice of you all. Here you can copy paste that if you're subbed. And I know I just raided Donut Bunny a couple weeks ago, but I feel like we can head over there again tonight. So yeah, let's go raid DB. DB is a variety streamer who currently plays a whole lot of Monster Hunter Wilds. And she is a regular member of Lemon's chat, so I feel like we can just continue the Lemon Drop love by heading on over to there. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for coming in. It was a lot of fun. I really appreciated the raid, Lemon. Lemon, you finally got to you finally got to raid over here. Lemon like hangs out over here all the time. I appreciate it. But I appreciate you bringing the community here. It was a lot of fun, and we will just go hang out in DB's chat for a little bit while I get ready for raid, and hope me and Wicked Knight there and my static can clear M4S tonight. Our last chance while the tier is still current, but we're so close. I think we can pull it off. We're going to do that. I'm gonna have a good time. Hope you all have a good time hanging out with Donut Bunny. Dinner is probably just gonna be Wendy's. I don't have time for anything complicated, even though I decided to end stream a little bit early. So I'm probably just gonna get Nugs, the classic, which guaranteed to be delicious. So I think that'll work for me. Will I post pictures of my Nugs? I don't know that I want to do that. That sounded so cursed. I'll think about it. Anyways, thank you everybody. I had a great time tonight. Like I was saying earlier, watch WMGSO stream tomorrow 7 p.m. Eastern if you would like, but otherwise you can catch me here Sunday at 4 o'clock with Skies of Arcadia Legends. And regardless of whether I see you tomorrow or Sunday or not, I hope you all have a wonderful evening and a happy weekend. Take care, y'all.